AfterBuzzers, welcome to AfterBuzz Anime Reviews. We're talking Soul Eater Season 3, Episodes 1 through 4. The madness descends. And oh my goodness, this show just keeps getting better and better. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What's up? Welcome to Soul Eater. I was just so excited. I'm like,
we kind of jinxed that. We were like, what's up together?
Yeah, we're like, yeah. And we're back. And so we're talking Season 3, Episodes 1 through 4. I 100% think this show is just continue to get better. What about you, Jaimi?
It's definitely pulling some of my strings. It's reeling me in because I was talking to Ollie and to Veronica about this last week. I did not know what I felt about Soul Eater at first, but it's growing on me and I like it a lot. I like certain characters. Black Star, I was able to take him a little bit more seriously these episodes. And I like that we're getting more into the villains. Like, I knew Madusa was not gone. I knew it. So she's back. And then Arachne, I like her character, but she's not a good person, clearly. But I like this sister rivalry.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Well, we're going to dive into all of that and give you a little bit of news at the end of the show. My name is Kari Lane.
Oh, and I'm Jaimi Gray.
All right, so episode 1 of season 3, 800 Years of Bloodlust, Advent of the Heroic Witch. Heretic Witch, sorry. So we get the golem, which was interesting. Had you heard the word golem before, like in that sense of making something?
I had never heard it before until this show. They teach me something new every episode. I was like,
they
okay.
do cover a lot of stuff. Magicians has it in a way. They make, but you make a person it look just like you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So this was one that's been around for 800 years, and we get a little more information because I felt at the beginning, I'm like, did I miss something in my notes? But then it gets revealed. It's the witch. That's why 800 years old. Okay. I get it. And go Ragnarok being so much fun.
I know. He's just so cute. He's just a little thing. He's annoying though. He's annoying.
Oh, he's super annoying. But I think as Krona stands up to Ragnarok, it'll get better. Like the one episode of a little bit ago where Krona punched Ragnarok, like now.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I definitely see more happening for Krona for sure.
So we meet this village in Czech Republic, so we get a little more around the world, which I was like, yay! So we have an interesting side comment, which I appreciate about the show, and let us know if you notice it, like it in the manga. If you're watching live, welcome! If you're listening or watching later, we love you too. Comment down below. And iTunes, leave that 5 stars, leave a comment.
Exactly.
One of the things I noticed in this moment is the character Giriko comments on how holding a fake smile and just like how we go through life often, like you're not fine. You're just holding that fake smile. Real talk, right?
Yeah, they had a lot of real talk moments in all 4 of these episodes.
Yeah, I thought that was like, oh,
chills.
Chills. Stein's doing his research, and so we also learned that magical weapons formed 800 years ago too, which is kind of interesting. Formed by Arachne.
Yeah.
Which Tsubaki is part of that lineage.
Which we didn't know that until now. So it's like everything's starting to come full circle.
Yes. The web is getting tighter.
Yeah. There we go.
It's closing in. Yes. Stein, how deep do we think he is in the madness?
Oh, okay. He's worrying me. Same. And it's like I liked him. It's like I like him, but then he's weird. He's confusing, but I like him still. Yep. It's like I like that he has this crazy side. So I want to see more of that. But I think that whatever hold she had on him, it hasn't left.
It's kind of
sexy, like too late. It's sexy, but it's also sad.
It's sad. No, it's definitely sad. Just
sad and sexy.
So we learned the heretic, because we're like, what is that? In terms of this context, I'm like, is a witch, and she's essentially associated with spiders. I like that, Arachne.
Me too.
And then almost so furthers that thing, which we kind of knew, that witches have the transformative powers. Mwahaha. Which is cool. Maka and Krona, when they're fighting the golem, when she cuts it and all those threads come out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Did you think spider web or just strings?
I just thought just strings.
Same, yeah.
But
I didn't think, I was like,
just the whole spider thing is just creepy in general, but I like it. I like how like Madusa snakes and that Arachne spiders. It's dope.
And then when Krona stands to protect Maka, and she even blushes.
Yeah, I was like, what are you blushing at? You like him now? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, she's maybe here. Well, we haven't totally shipped her with Soul, so
I don't know. Maka's like, she's for everybody right now.
Yeah. Then the spiders all like gather in the golem and form Arachne. That was visually gross and cool. It's like,
Sure,
but cool.
yeah.
At the same time. We learned she killed witches for their souls and then was hunted.
I'm just like, but why?
Yeah, we didn't get a why she wanted that. Well, power, maybe, because that's what the Kishin did.
It's just, I think it's interesting because they make her like this beautiful character, and she's like, you see her running in that flashback scene, but it's like, wait, you were killing witches for their souls, but why? Like, was it a greed thing? I want to know more about her.
Yeah. Ooh, no spoilers, new people to this. We are watching this as it goes. I know it's been out for a long time, so please do not get ahead. I mean, if something we talk about, like, you can just give a quick answer, it doesn't spoil anything, that's fine. Yeah. But no spoilers, please. She watched the world through the spiders, which is creepy.
Yeah.
Keep tabs on everybody. Yeah. I would think you would go insane with like that amount of information forming you. If you had all that information over 800 years, you'd just be like overload.
Yeah, she literally knows everything. I like how she was putting Soul on blast when she was like, he's the one that burnt your food because he left the burner on. And she was like, oh, like, I love that scene.
No, not important right now. And yes, we learned that Madusa's her younger sister.
Yeah.
Giriko and those chainsaws. Okay, that was so cool.
Yeah, so I thought that was every time I think of him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like a quirk, because I'm like, what does this do for him? I think like My Hero Academia, but I thought it was really cool how you can just like saw pretty much anything effortlessly.
But this is a great example how when Soul's watching him, learning like I could do this kind of stuff as well when we meet Justin to do all these things without a meister, because Giriko shows how much your weapon could be part of you and fluid, which that's a formidable weapon. I don't know why, but I hadn't even thought of a chainsaw being a weapon in this world. But I was like,
either.
That's dope.
Now I'm like, what else are they going to have?
Yes.
Because you have guns, you have chainsaws, what's next?
A guillotine, which we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, we meet Justin Law, which we had met him before, but we really get to meet him.
Get to know
Death Scythe. So he's super young. He was the youngest chose at 13, which was 3-4 years ago. So he's still a teenager.
Right. Still young.
Oh, man. The way they animated and decided how a guillotine would fight.
Yeah.
Because I just think of it super stationary. And it feels like, well, what are you going to do with that? And then
no, they make it
blows your mind.
That's why I like this show too, because it's so colorful and creative. But even just the way that they use magic and even the fighting scenes.
Yes.
Like when I was first watching the show, I didn't know how seriously I could take it, but it's like these fight scenes are amazing. And I love Justin's character because he's almost so realistic to an actual like priest, and I think it's really dope that he uses that just in his own attacks, and he says a prayer, and it makes his like soul wavelengths increase. I think that's really cool, like how they incorporated that.
Oh yeah, and when he does the guillotine, like the head hold.
Yeah.
Oh, that you go, oh yeah, duh. Like it's these things you would think, how would you use it? And then when you see it, you go, oh, well, why didn't I think of that?
There was another scene where he's like headbutt of love, and I'm like, what did he say in the subbed version? Did he,
I think it was the same.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what?
And then when we see his soul prepping, it's like the giant guillotine.
Yeah.
Oh, that won me over of just visually so creative and cool. And that also with Soul goes, oh, wow, I could do that.
Yeah.
But he's young. He's still,
it made me feel bad for him.
Inexperienced. Because Justin's young too, but I feel like he's a protege. Like he's just gifted and young.
I think that's why Soul's kind of feeling a little like, maybe I'm not as good.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You mentioned the praying. I did think it was interesting after when they're like, let's all pray. So it's a weird, unique way to incorporate religion into this world because it's Lord Death. Like we don't really talk about God in this world. Lord Death is kind of a god. Like they mention gods.
But he's like the big dog right now. He's the one that everyone's like talking about right now.
Yeah.
But I thought it was great how it was like everyone just started praying.
Yeah, they had their moment.
And then Soul's opening his eyes. I'm like, what?
Yeah. He's like, are we done? Yeah. Then we get, Mosquito. Oh, such a weird...
His whole...
And the nose thing.
The nose, that's what got me. And I'm like, ugh.
Yes.
Like, his just so many pointy featers.
You know what, though? He looked a lot like the devil character, though.
The one that Soul has in his mind. That's what I was thinking of, too.
So I was kind of,
Or if there's a relation. Yeah.
The random red carpet in the forest. And the cars.
I was like, so was that for Arachne? Is she just dramatic?
Yeah.
Okay, she's just I need a carpet wherever I go.
She's extra.
She's extra. There you go.
And they go to her castle, and she has all these crazy, weird subjects.
Yeah.
I do and don't want to know what's under those masks and robes.
I don't know. Like, and so even when we saw Aruka when she was under, I was not expecting that. So I'm like, what is that?
I want to know, like, if you open it, if it'd just be a bunch of spiders that would fall apart kind of a thing. Like, if they had just formed as an entity. Or are they people?
Or are they, like, other souls from the witches that she killed over 800 years ago? I don't know.
If you don't know, you're allowed to make a prediction.
Right, but don't tell us.
Would you want to know what's under there? Because I feel like I'd be worried of knowing.
Oh, also just from the chat, just to shout you guys out. So Katie Park says she wants souls for power. So she's talking about Arachne. And it's like, we figured that, but I'm like, what does she need the power for? Just to be like, I'm
just
most
more
powerful?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, Arachne. And let's see, Renji. Hey, Renji. We haven't seen you in the live chat in a minute. But he says, I never knew myself, thought it part of her experimentation for power. So they're all kind of saying the same thing. And he says, in the manga, there are other death sites that take interesting weapon forms. So no spoilers.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like, I'd be curious, because so far most of the weapons have been blade-like, and so I feel guillotine and chainsaw is a blade, but a little more abstractly creative. Like, it's not a sword, a knife, and
machete.
a
Like, we're going to see some of everything.
Yes.
For sure.
Daggers. We've seen lots of daggers.
Pocket knives.
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. So we meet. Death points out. I like that he says Arachne is another major foe. Dun dun dun. New ending. I like the new ending.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
This one's a good one.
It's definitely better than the last one.
All right, moving on. Episode 2. The Sword God Rises. Does it have a sweet or salty treat? I felt. At first you hear that title.
These titles.
Arachne gets some hired help. Did you assume it was gonna be Mifune again?
I didn't. I had actually forgot about Mifune for a hot second, but I like him.
Yeah. Oh, I like him too.
And I think I used to. I didn't know what to think of him, like if he was a good character or not, but I changed my mind. Yeah, I like him. Yeah.
Maka, when she's at the hospital in her cheer squad. Yeah. Essentially, because she's frozen. Like paralyzed. Which I like the travel in the casket, though, from the last episode.
With the flowers. Like Krona.
Okay. Though Blackstar draws on her, and my first thought she has a little mustache. I'm like, dude, is that a Hitler mustache? I'm like, wait, Charlie Chapman had the same mustache too.
Right. No judging.
No judging. But it was a moment that I go, huh?
Yeah.
I do not know of any Japanese anime characters or live figures that did that mustache. If you know, please leave a comment, because that's the first thing I think of American. And I mean, those are both very different figures, but both had the same mustache, are very recognizable. So that was my first thought, but that's also American reference. So well, our association here. So let me know if you know of any, because I was like, that was weird. Nagus is the nurse. I like that we're seeing more of her. Nagus?
Which, the nurse?
Oh, she's just there, like, helping Mock out.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, yeah.
Is it Nagus or Nagus? I'm hearing Nagus.
I want to say it's Nagus.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing on the sub. But I think there's an I in there that you could almost say it like...
Nagus.
Yeah. Sid goes talk to her, and you're like, ooh, something's up.
Sid, he's always getting in trouble. I'm like, it's always something with you. Like, calm down.
So when he's talking to her, they need to go do a recon mission, and we learn that Ivan has this invention, the moral manipulator, which sounds so corny. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's a very literal title, but it just sounds like
we manipulate morality. Like it was just like, okay.
We learned that and then this was just so good too. And I mean, this is also different because it's another language writing a word in English, essentially. The research facility or like research group is arachnophobia.
Thank you. I was like, what?
What?
Because I was like, I mean, they know it's like the fear of spiders. So I was like, we'll just go with it.
Yeah,
we'll just go with it.
Funny. Did you laugh when you read that, or at least I feel that's like a chuckle or a smile. You go, really?
I was like, Nani? I don't get it.
Yes. And then Azusa is gonna go with them. She's cool to see her powers.
I like her.
We see it later. We get the clairvoyance, and she makes that map. Oh, that's a good person to be in your group.
Yeah.
But when we see her as a weapon, it just looked like she was like a sniper rifle. I'm curious if she does other things. You know?
Yeah.
But that makes sense. Sniper rifle in terms of with the map making and precision and awareness.
Right.
But I'm curious if she does other things too. Because some of the weapons change it up and some don't. So then that's the other like...
What else do you have to offer us?
Yeah. Do you have other things? Yes. Then we have Stein has his little moment where he's doing his sexy training shirtless.
He just, but that was where he
Madusa.
scared me. I'm like,
Yeah.
and then for a hot second, I was like, she's here. That's her. And I'm
Right.
like, that's not her. Because we didn't know if she was back at that point yet.
Yeah, no. That was very interesting scene, and I'm just like, oh, he's going down the like rabbit hole of madness.
There was something he said too that I laughed at because I had the captions on. So
Yeah.
in the dub version, he says, he was like a sound soul dwells within
yeah.
a sound mind and a sound body.
Yes.
And then he was like, as it's always been. But when I saw the subbed, or at least the title, it said, "Should I quit smoking?" Like,
Yeah,
he
no,
was
it said
trying.
that. It said, "Should I quit smoking?"
Yeah, and I'm like, huh? Like, why did they switch it though with dubbed? Like, I don't like that they do that all the time.
Yes, because some of it
Some of
we
it's better.
understand why it changes. We
Right.
do. We've both worked in voice acting.
Right.
That we get it. But sometimes, yeah, it is just like, that's a totally different sentence.
In context.
I get the smoking in terms of him focusing and health,
And trying to
and
like.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a
was
little.
just
It was
odd.
odd. It was a
Yeah.
little bit. And actually, a thing that translated that was funny, and let me know, when Corona was fighting Giriko, and he comes at him and he's squatting, and Corona's like, "Don't come at me, and you look like you're gonna poop."
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I saw that too, and I'm like, what?
But I thought it was so bizarre, and then you think about it, and you go, "Well, I guess he's what?"
Yeah,
Okay,
it was so
that was
it
weird.
was so random.
Yeah.
not
We
just
see
me.
Mifune back with Angela, but he's working with the bad people. Cute little
Yeah.
Angela.
Yeah, I like her.
I don't feel she's evil though.
I don't think she is, but I think she's definitely very powerful.
Oh,
Yeah.
and we get their backstory, which is cool of how
Yeah.
they came together, which I really appreciate his backstory. And
A little creepy.
a little bit. But I also love that he loves kids.
That's what I was gonna
You
like.
can
That's what I thought was
teach. And he's
creepy. I was like,
Well,
I guess
We're a little jaded. We've had too
Yeah.
many people abuse children.
I know.
But I'm like, no, that he could really enjoy like the adoration of children.
Yeah.
Sure. That I mean, some people who become teachers, you would hope they love helping and being around children.
Yeah.
And not in a creepy way. But yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I was like, huh, but I was like, I kind of, it's like you take it with
Yeah.
a grain of salt, but the
Yeah.
kids were so excited.
They
just
were.
to, like,
Yeah. I like that he wanted to do that. And of course, Black Star causing
ruckus.
problems.
Amok.
Yeah, I was keeping my well, I don't know that if it counts in RPG. When he fights Mifune again and gets his ass whooped.
Yeah. So
That like multi-sword technique.
it was like the 24 swords.
Ooh.
It's anime, but I was like, he's dead. He's gone.
I thought I had a
There's
moment too. I
no
go,
way.
maybe. But I noticed most of his hits were the back of the blade, not the blade side.
Okay.
So I thought maybe that was also part
And he
of
said the wounds weren't deep because it's not like he was
Yes.
stabbing him. It was like a slide.
Yeah.
Whew.
But we didn't see blood splurt either. So
I
that that's
wish
where
they
also
had
got
more
a little
blood
bit
in
like,
that.
It was a little strange.
Yeah.
But he points out that Black Star has improved. So yay!
Yeah, but I thought it was I forget who had seen them when they saw Mifune and Black Star fighting. Their wavelengths, their energy levels were completely.
That was Azusa.
Azusa, yeah. I mean,
she commented that they're
Mifune is
not
way
the
stronger.
same.
I'm like, oh
yeah,
Black Star.
but that shows that he's not trying to really hurt him.
Yeah.
You know, and this is also Black Star getting a little bit of kudo points because when he's trying to help Maka, and then, you know, he's trying to do good, but he goes over the top as always. But he also leaves Black Star with the comment of learn what's inside that sword, and Tsubaki, and like praising Tsubaki of like, no, you're a really good sword, but you know,
She is.
need to unlock that potential. So,
She's got some work to do.
yes. And then Black Star's kind of mellow at the very end when he gives the candy. This is also when I go, okay, Black Star, you have. I want to keep you growing because this is making me like you.
Yeah, I mean, again these episodes, Black Star definitely showed a different side.
Yeah.
He's growing up
Yes.
a little bit.
And it's not sweet candy, it's kelp candy. Yay! Ew, no thanks. That doesn't sound very appealing.
No,
Well,
did we have one of those for our unboxings, like a kelp candy? I feel like we
there's
did.
crunchy, there's seaweed candy things.
Seaweed.
I feel, but I don't think like a
Natural
lollipop,
candy, yeah.
lollipop kind of, you know, gumball
Flavor?
thing. I don't think I'd want that as a salty.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
I want that as a sweet. I like salty and I like sweet, but I feel that.
It'd be a little off.
What are some bizarre Japanese candies you've tried? Please comment that.
Yes.
Yeah. We've talked about a lot of the Japan crate things, and that is a fun
We love
mixed
'em.
bag
Yeah.
of treats. Some are definitely amazing and some are weird, but that's kind of the fun
they're
of trying
good.
it. And they're from Japan. So.
Yes. Check out our unboxing, guys, if you haven't already.
We have lots of those.
Yeah.
Episode 3, Madusa revives Spider and Snake, a fated reunion. Oh, that dog and that poor kid.
The little girl, Rachel.
Oh, Rachel.
I was like, Rachel, what are you doing down this
Don't
alley?
do it.
Like,
I mean, the mom was right. Don't go.
right? And when I saw that dog, I'm like, if I say hi 2 times and the dog is just sitting there like that,
Just
I'm
staring at
out.
you?
Like, I would be scared.
Yeah, you'd be like, what? Do you have rabies? Run away.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rachel with her parents in the bedroom, creepy. And the
Very
apples
creepy. Yeah.
moment. What did it say? Just an apple.
It just said, yeah, an apple. And I'm like,
Oh, that was creepy.
and then we didn't really see the snake until the second time they showed it.
Yeah, it was a
and then
few
I was like, huh?
It was creepy.
Yeah.
And then we learned that Madusa picked the child because it's easy to manipulate. Because at first I was like,
Yeah.
is Madusa going to go into the mom? Because it's more like what she was. But she points out also, child is easier as a disguise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Death, Sid, and Nagas are talking, and they say, don't destroy those plans. Lock them away. This spells trouble. Every
Yeah.
time they say we should destroy something, they go, no, we should keep it. Does not end well. I foresee bad things
Just knock it
happening.
off,
Yes.
yeah.
Black Star late having to wait outside. That was funny.
That was funny.
That was very funny. And they learned, they're going to learn in class how to resonate souls as a team. Sure.
I like
I feel
that,
it's
though.
bizarre, but why not?
It was very random, but I like that they were kind of battling against each other just to
Yes.
kind of figure out their strengths.
Yes.
Yeah.
But of course, yeah, they just fight each other, and Stein's like, yeah.
Not
when he says to attack, and they all just keep hitting each other. Yeah. I feel they have a long way to go. But the problem is they don't all get along. Like Oxford, I feel like they don't.
They're also
resonate,
different.
so,
Yeah.
Yes. But they could maybe. Black Star, they also comment, there's a side note here which comments how, one, Black Star's always fighting, and Tsubaki has no control over him.
She doesn't.
And how he doesn't need her the way others do.
Because if you think about it, a lot of times Black Star will try to go without Tsubaki.
Yeah.
Many times he'll just leave Tsubaki there, and it's like
Which is
Tsubaki. She's a strong character though.
Yes.
At first I thought she was weak. She was a scentless flower, whatever they want to call her. But she's actually proven herself to be a good fighter, a good weapon. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know if she needs him either.
Yeah.
Like why not just?
I want him to
find
include
another
her more
meister?
though.
Yeah.
Because if I was her, if your purpose is to be used as a weapon and you're not being used, I would feel like your life would be purposeless.
Right.
You know, you'd be wondering, what do I do with my life? So, come on, Black Star, get with the program. The Arachne dinner was so weird. Those things putting the stuff on the pedestals.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
And why do they keep doing it? I was so confused as to why.
Do you have? I have no reason why. If you know, please let us know. Leave a comment on that because I don't get it. I
didn't get it either.
I mean, just to be bizarre, because animation takes time, and that was so much extra to animate just to be bizarre. I mean, some comedic relief, but still,
I was like, it didn't work for me.
It is so weird. Or unless it is that to make us feel like, okay, this is weird and unsettled.
It worked.
Sure.
It worked.
Sure. Giriko and Mosquito fight. That was kind of funny.
That was funny.
And then don't do a good job. Madusa comes in and definitely tense in the room for sure. And then you mentioned Erica's in there, and poor Erica was like, wait, I'm still stuck here.
I know. I was like, how did you still get stuck here? I was hoping she'd be okay, but
like she kind of works for the bad guys, but I feel bad for her.
Yeah, she's like the weak link.
Yeah, she wouldn't do this much unless she was forced to. Because then
she just needs to tell one of them. I feel like she's going to end up switching sides. I'll save that for predictions.
Yes. But yeah. All right, and then we get the quick thing of the snake eating the sun at the end with the clouds, and the sun looks nervous. I like that. That was cool. All right, then we got episode 4, The Red Hot Runway Express, a magic tool left by the Great Wizard. Now, this one is not a filler, but it's a one-off, kind of like the pirate ship one, where it's self-contained, and it's okay they're having their adventure where the other stuff is happening, but it was kind of... I'm glad it's not a filler.
Yeah, it's not too filler heavy.
Yeah. Sid, locks up the blueprint, and notice there's a lot of other things on that wall. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of other plaques, which I'm worried what those are. So we'll find out.
Well, I'm not sure.
Then Sahara, so they're in the Sahara. So we get another around the world thing. So for 100 years, there's been this runaway train with no tracks, and it's pretty much a sandworm.
Yeah.
It's Tremors and Dune. It's
That's
just
basically
this
what
thing
it is.
in the sand.
Yeah.
Kid and Patty and Liz are out checking it out, which is funny. Patty was not digging the heat. That was actually kind of funny.
Patty was me. I wrote down, I said, Patty is me, because when I'm hot, if I sweat, like, and it just keeps coming, and I'm like, Patty is me. The fire, just seeing her, like, blow up like that.
Because Kid being absurd, I don't necessarily find funny, because I think he's always kind of absurd. But Patty, it's funny when she goes crazy, because she's normally, like,
It's
sweet
unexpected.
And, yes.
Yeah.
So that was cute. I like that. We meet the Fisher King, which I kind of wanted to know what was going on under that suit.
Yeah.
And then the nose, like, mouth connects to the crotch, which was unsettling.
Anime.
Yeah, because anime.
I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because Japan.
Yeah, there we go.
It just was, what a weird character design. But
why?
if you want to make it weird and unsettling, you did, because it's just weird. We meet another one of the Mizunes.
Yeah.
There we go. That's where I got that. Mizune.
Mizune,
not Mifune.
Mifune.
Yeah, very similar. Also going for the train, kind of. And she was so obvious. Death the kid, come on, get with the program. He's like, what? Are you a tourist? And just trying to...
Just stop.
Just stop. Yeah.
Just stop.
Ivan, so we learned he made the key, and there's no difference between him and Death.
So that's what's confusing to me.
So is he like a sibling? Not that Death has to have a sibling to be equals, but I wonder. Or are they just equals? Like, he's a being that's also as
They always have so many things that are reminiscent of, like, ancient stories in here, too. So I'm like, what if they make it to where it's like there's Death, and then Death has a brother, like a heavenly brother?
Yeah, is Ivan his heavenly brother?
Maybe, because he's trying to stop
Yeah.
the human immorality. It's up in the air.
It's a good question. So yeah, when they look inside, Death sees the signature of his dad. And when Sid shows up, he stops Fisher before revealing some truths.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Not surprised.
There we go.
But he knows something's up, so this guy redeemed him a little bit, because kid notices, Sid's hiding something and not letting me know. But and then it mentions that the school now has one more magical tool. I feel there's something suspicious with that.
Yeah.
And then we get the Who's Ivan, and Kid's researching at the library, wants to investigate on his own. One book's checked out and not returned by M. I was all, Madusa. And then he finally says it.
Yeah, and which I was like, but could it be anybody else? I'm like, what if it's Maka? And I'm like, it would not be Maka.
No.
But
And,
it's definitely Madusa.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah, there was these moments where you're just like, I'm rooting for you, character. Please.
Yeah.
Please do something good. And then, okay. So we're going to hold on to our predictions.
Okay.
And we're going to do our special segment, which is our Japanese word of the day. Woo! I feel we need to, we'll have to. Yay! There we go. Thank you. So our word is spider. Kumo.
Kumo.
So Romaji is Kumo. Kumo.
Kumo.
Because we had a lot of those in these episodes.
We sure did.
My goodness.
Lots of Kumo.
And then we're going to hold our predictions because we'll do a little bit of news real quick. Do we have a newsreel sound? Yay!
TV News.
There we are. So, Crunchyroll this year is having Anime Awards. It's coming up towards the end of the month here. It'll be Saturday, not the end of the month, very soon. Saturday, February 16th at 6 p.m. You can tune in on Twitch at twitch.tv/Crunchyroll. We did a link on our Twitter. And the big news was this year hosting is Sailor Moon and Hunter x Hunter voice actress Christina V. So she'll be hosting the awards.
I think I follow her.
I do. She's very sweet. I've met her.
Did we see her at AX?
Yes, she was at a booth. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And I met her. There she is in the top left corner. I met her doing. She was promoting Madoka Magica.
Okay.
And so she's hosting that. She'll be accompanied by an incredible slate of presenters to celebrate the best and brightest of anime from 2018. You can see the hosts here. So we would know Justin Briner from My Hero Academia.
Deku.
And we got Kevin Penkin and Robert Sorry, I'm reading across this. Robert Delugi? I'm sorry if I said
Robert
that wrong. Yes.
Roger
Miles
D.
Luna, Tristan Gallant, Swang Cho, Freddie Wong, and Ryan Potter, and then there'll be other people as well.
Nice.
So The presenters this year are ranging from community influencers to industry creators, but they all bring love for anime and opinions as strong as our passionate fan base. So, yeah,
That's awesome. That's really
so it's very
soon.
exciting. So they will be presenting 15 categories throughout the night on Twitch.
Nice.
HQ, so at Twitch HQ. So check that out. Crunchyroll with Twitch. It'll be twitch.tv/Crunchyroll. And again, we put that on our Twitter, which is ABTVanime, and that's on February 16th at 6 p.m. So then the other little bit of news, I'm scrolling here, is for those Fate Stay Night fans. Oop, where it is. So we get some Fate Grand Order is coming out with
Nice.
PlayStation, coming to PlayStation VR starting February 26. This is a very fun, involved game you can do on your phone, and then now you'll be able to do it on your PlayStation VR. And
Is that a good video game? Let us know in the chat if you guys have played it.
the people I know who play it love it. I have
Yeah?
not had a chance to get into it. So the first and only Fate VR drama makes its way to PlayStation Store, and so it's a normally mobile game. And brought to you by FGO Project, the first and only Fate drama, February 26th. I just said that. And oh yeah, so you can go via your internet browser or through PlayStation 4 console. And those who have purchased the game from the browser version of PlayStation Store will be able to access the experience on PlayStation 4's console download list. So they had Fate Grand Order VR featuring Mosh Creelite was previewed at Anime Expo 2018 Los Angeles, where reservations for the experience were booked immediately each day. Yeah, we definitely saw lines for that one, making it one of the most popular attractions at the largest anime convention in the United States, which, yes, we love Anime Expo.
Yeah.
So fun. Oh, we're already thinking about it. We're
so
already
excited.
thinking about it. So yeah, check that out if you want more information. Okay, so this is I'll do a link on this on our Twitter as well, because it's vr.fate, F-A-T-E, -go.us. So Fate Grand Order VR featuring Mosh Creelite, and go check that out. So those are some pictures from the game.
Nice.
All right, let's do some predictions.
Okay.
And now,
So these will be like
AfterBuzz
in
TV.
general predictions.
Yes.
So I do like Arachne's character just because she's
Yes.
new, and like we've had a Madusa for 2 parts or 2 seasons. So
Yeah.
it's like we finally have a new villain, and it's her sister. So I'm excited to see where that
Yes.
goes. I'm wondering if they're gonna have a battle to the death. I feel like we're gonna have Madusa defeated. She's been here for
Yes.
so long, so it's gonna be Arachne that's there, who's the runner-up,
Yeah.
and then I think it's gonna be Arachne versus Death, and I think that battle is gonna be it's gonna be everything, and I can't wait for that. Let's see. I'll just keep it at that for right now. Yeah.
You said something about Erika switching sides.
Yes. Okay. I do also agree with that too, because she's just gonna get so fed up. She keeps being used by Madusa. I think she's gonna be able to do something where she is able to play Madusa and then go for the good side and help them out.
I do not know how it would work and she would stay alive, but you're making me think about it. I'm like, what if Stein could finally dissect something and get the snakes out of her to save her?
What? That is a great one. I didn't even think of that. That's a good one.
Because that's the only reason she's working for the bad side,
'Cause she
is
has
because
them
she has the
inside her.
snakes. And that's, I mean, Stein really has that itch to dissect something, so. Oh, he's dissecting a frog then. Ah!
Wow. Okay, I
That's
think
more
you just got
punny
it.
than I thought. So maybe, don't spoil it if we're total. And please, if we have theories totally off base, bear with
Even
us.
if it's
Come on.
wrong, that's a great prediction. I'm
Thank
just gonna
you.
go with it. I'm just gonna go with it.
Like, yes, because I liked Crota Switch Sides. I like the intelligence of this show, that it makes sense. If you solve the issue of why the bad guy's being bad, in terms of Krona, had no affection, no contact. Monica figured that out, broke through that barrier, and Krona's like, why would I want to stay with the bad people when I have these people that are being good to me?
Yeah.
Makes sense. So I don't like the bad guys that have like no reason, are just like on this one track. Then it's
your
essentially they're
purpose?
dumb
Yeah.
and predictable. So I do feel Erika has potential to switch sides, because I don't think she's an idiot. She's self-preservation, but not an idiot.
And she's so powerful. Those
She
taco,
is.
those taco balls. Like,
Oh yes, those the explosion bombs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was so good. Then I feel Blackstar is showing that potential to have growth. I do think it's still going to be a while, but he is probably going to continue to develop and get stronger.
he's getting there.
He is. He's so much potential. Please, please, please.
Yeah, let me get it together.
And same thing with Maka and Soul. I'm curious. I think they literally just need experience to get stronger, because Soul has that desire to be a better weapon. I don't think he'd want to be apart from her, because we saw the weapons fighting without their meisters.
They might have to though.
They might.
Because like Soul,
But what could she do? She's not like.
She's got a.
No, she does. She fights a little, yeah.
And then Soul dwells in a sound mind, sound body. So it's
Yeah.
like maybe she just needs to work on herself physically. Like
Yeah.
they need to just show different ways that she's gonna battle people without Soul.
And she
Like-
has that sensing ability that we're getting into more. Like when she saw the golem, it was like, whoa. So I feel like
Yeah.
we're going to develop more into
I want to
that
see her
as
like
well.
train with her dad, train with Spirit.
Yes.
You know, I want to
when
see.
she had to do the date with her dad. I
Yeah.
want that to move past that too.
Yeah.
Like, please get past that. We're
Baby
over that
steps.
joke. That joke's over. I want to see more of Bamf death.
Okay.
Badass mother. Okay. You can fill in the rest. I've had people be like, what is it? I love seeing him how he was before, and that it makes so much. I didn't get to say this last week. Makes so much more sense his goofy chit chat and why he looks goofy now, because he was too scary for children. Okay,
Yeah.
I buy that. And then he's just kind of gotten used to being more zany the way he
Happy-go-lucky,
talks
yeah.
compared to gruff and serious, scary man. So I kind of want to see maybe a balance of that,
Yeah.
because I wonder if doing the sweetness has gotten him too soft. That he got.
Because he seems soft to the viewers. He seems soft to us. I want to
Yeah.
see that evil side too. Because even just seeing him like with that frown
Oh, the
for
frown
the first
face, yes.
time, I was like, oh my gosh! Like I didn't know what to
He's
like
intense.
to feel. Yeah,
I liked it though.
And you were hurting people. You death.
Yes.
Duh.
And so I feel there's there. And then the crazy man will be back. Our original Keishan will be back.
Oshawa, yeah. I was
see him.
wondering where he went. So
I think it might be a while though. Like this was our first. The witch was our first thing that went bad. Might be. Do we want to put a prediction of how many episodes before we see him?
I was literally just thinking
5.
that.
I'm gonna say 5 episodes.
Since we're in the very beginning,
Actually, wait. That might be the end of the season.
well, I'm thinking it's going to be midway towards the end of the
Okay.
season.
All right.
That's when he's going to come back.
Same.
Because I
So,
mean,
yeah,
in
that's about
Arachne, I feel
4 or
like
5
it
episodes.
could be because in a
Ooh,
way
him
she
and her
kind
fight.
yeah, because in a way she kind of created the Keishan too, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So it could kind of
Something.
they might battle her
Let's see.
and rebel.
Yes. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's it. We had so many predictions, but I really like yours about Aruka and Stein. He might be able to help her out.
I hope so. And I hope he doesn't go off the deep end. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, also
yes.
sorry, Maddie, who is Stein's new weapon now. Is
Yeah.
that her? I think that's her name, Maddie.
Yeah. Her hanging out with him.
Yeah, because
We haven't really get to see her be a weapon yet.
right in
We've
that
seen
eye
her destroy
patch.
things.
So I'm just
I like her though. Ooh, what if she lifts it and there's weird stuff underneath?
That's what I was thinking. Just like Wolf, the guy
Yeah.
who has the eye. So I'm like, maybe she has something similar. I don't know. But I'm wondering if she's going to be able to handle Stein because he's
I think
kind of.
so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Well,
That
yeah.
wraps it up for these episodes. Thank you so much watching, listening. Please be sure to click that thumbs up button, iTunes, 5 stars. Let us know your thoughts on these episodes. And, eventually it'll be what anime shows to cover next. But we're not asking for those just yet. But, that's why you
Soon.
should stick around as well. And then make sure to check out the Fate Grand Order on February 26th. And there might be something in the future, maybe some more stuff. Stay tuned. And also Crunchyroll Anime Awards on the 16th. So thank you again. And Jaimi, where can they find you?
You guys, you can find me on Twitter at It's Jaimi Gray, or you can find me on Instagram at Jaimi Gray.
And my name is Kari Lane. You can find me online at Kari D Lane. That's KARIDLANE. And make sure to follow our channel on our Twitter, which is ABTVanime. And on there we have links to the things we talked about. We have unboxing videos, and it's just a good way to communicate with us as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Sayonara!
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.